If you want to paint decals on here, let's go ahead and make a new fill layer. Call this decal white paint, and we can add the folder for this here, so we can throw this in there. And this fill layer here, let's say for this, we'll call this decals all. So we got decal white in here. I'm going to add a black. I want the decals to be able to go anywhere, so I'm not going to change the folder, but I am going to add a black mask for this white decal. And now I can go through here and paint white decals on here. If you're going to see I'm in perspective mode, I can go over here to orthographic view. I can snap to the side, and I can do just like paint some stripes on this thing here. And then I can go through here. I can hit X to toggle, and then I can just clean this up like so. In fact, let's go ahead and just do here, hold down Shift. Very similar to ZBrush. There you go. So we can kind of put a little paint on there. Now you're going to see the paint doesn't wear on the corners. We can go ahead and wear this paint down if we want to. So what we can do is we can add a generator to our decal white. And this generator, again, will do metal edge wear. Now, it's going to go ahead and kill our metal edge wear. So in order to get it to see it, we need to change this to multiply. And now our paint is only showing up where it should be wearing it out. So we're going to go ahead and do invert on. And now when we paint, and we'll change this wear level down just a bit. There we go. So now when we paint on this decal white, it'll automatically wear on all the corners. So wherever there's corner wear, and actually let's make this decal all the way on top of everything. So wherever we paint this thing, it'll go ahead, see where it's already automatically wearing on the corners. And you can also dial in on this here more grunge, so you can do more wear level. You can also change the grunge amount so it even wears even more just along the middle. So again, as we're painting, it's automatically wearing on the corners for us. And let's go ahead and crank up that grunge level as well. I like that. Grunge, grunge. Nope, that was under plastic. Oh, did we move that? Hold on. I undid back too far. There we go. Wear level. And then grunge. Yeah, totally nasty. You can also go through here and change it back to base color here. And you can even change the opacity of this just to kind of dumb it down just a little bit. Cool. So you can do that kind of painting. You can also go in here, for example, let's go to procedurals, and you're going to see we have some text in here. So I think it's under procedurals. Could have sworn. Maybe not. That won't be under textures. Alphas. There we go. So under alphas, we have a bunch of different types of text. So what I tend to do when I want to paint text on something, you can, if you're just to have a brush selected, you can go through here and you can just paint. And you can hold down Control. I wish Photoshop had this, Control and left click, and you can just paint stamp. Another thing you can do is you can throw this into a, let's change that font here. You can stamp that anywhere. Another thing you can do is you can throw this into a projection. So while we're painting on this decal here, you can hit 3, that'll go into projection mode, and you can drag anything in there. You can drag this in here and it'll just tile it. So you can hit S and then move this down and then move this model behind it, and you can just very carefully, you can hold down S and rotate it if you want to, and you can just move this back here and you can paint this stuff in. But of course you can swap this out with anything, so we can go to Substance, drag this in, and then tap S and hold down Shift and S and right click to make it bigger. And now you can just paint through here and you can pick and choose. Let's go hold down Control and drag all the way up, and then Control and drag to the left. And if you want to, you could just do like, oh, I want to do BS because I'm going to label my gun. So you can take little, and you can also, I forget to mention this, you can change the letters too. So we're going to be like test text. So we can change our text here, and then we can hold down S and, oh, you know what? It's not centered. Let me see if I can do size here. Oh, it is, but for some reason the exclamation points turned into something weird, but that's fine. So now we can go type in test here. And if you want to do embossed text, what we can do is we make a new layer, add a black mask, and on this one we're going to turn off everything except for height. So now as I'm going onto this mask and I'm typing this in, if we go over here and change the height to a negative value, you're going to see it's going to go ahead and punch in for us. So we can continue. So as we're embossing this text here, we can put a test here. Test. And the cool thing about doing this method is we go back to 1, you can change on the fly the height. So if you wanted to bump out, just change the height value. Or if you want to bump way in, change that. So it's all completely non-destructive. If you don't like it, just go back in here, and we'll go back to our brushes here. We'll do like a default hard, hit X, and let's go ahead and paint that out. Or you can paint out little pieces of it. So you can go through here, you can paint. Let's go back to our perspective view here.